World Championship, of course, is our marshals making their way onto the stage. They are here to ensure the fairness and integrity of our games. Great workmanship and Ivan, they've been doing an outstanding job here for all of us up to this point and beyond. And now we will go ahead. Welcome the teams, the Malaysian champions.
Sige, ask mo
They have
muna
opportunity
sila
first
Lord.
to do the talking and
Kung
solo
may
dust
naano na si
before
Lord na
brawling.
gold
Stay
lane,
true as
sige,
ever.
kuhain
They
natin yun.
are
Sabay try natin
homeboys.
kausapin si
Looking
Jed.
to get under the skins of Deuce, falling
Kasi wala pa
forward,
naman din
looking
si
to
Jed eh.
stand tall above the rest.
Wala naman tayo problemahin doon.
Next up, one setback isn't enough to stop this team from their journey towards being better than great. They're the pride of
Sige.
EECA.
Tayo mo, meron naman tayo pang hat. Tatanungin muna natin yung mga...
Chance to get into the knockouts if they win 2-0 against Homeboys. It still is going to be a big
Sige, sige.
and we know for sure that they're going to be bringing in the bomb today.
Iyan na lang natin din sa kanya.
Welcome their coaches and analysts here to guide their respective
Problema lang, kapag wala si 1-6, si Dre, goods naman na si Dre. Dito, kuha na tayo. Yung sa akin kasi goods sa akin ano eh, goods naman na sa akin ano eh, EXP na nagbubuhat eh, kasi makakuha tayo EXP na nagbubuhat sa top, hindi mala, makukuha natin lahat ng ano, objective eh. Ganun sa main eh. Sige, sige. Check mo muna sige, sige.
Setback, Warlord, and Zorn here.
You know, a lot of questions have been asked you about what is the next team after Torak. What are they? What sort of a standard are they going to set? With SMG, it was cool, calm, collected. But with Homeboys, one of the most aggressive early games we've seen, one of the highest secure rates in all of MPL MY, with GB at that helm with his retributions. The Homeboys as a whole, neutral objectives, usually the Turtles, is theirs.
You have these one from EECA, that's Garby, Magister, Kid Mamba, Sons of Lover, as well as Sawo. Many M-Series veterans as well. You can see Sons of Lover and Sawo have always been performing in M-Series. And then you also have Carby. Recently read about this guy. He's actually a Filipino that quote-unquote has been discriminated because of his... he is getting bullied because of his MLBB skills, apparently. But now, he's showing up in M5. So that's crazy, right? From a year ago, he's not touted as a good MLBB player. Even getting bullied because
Yun na guys, yun na. Tumawag na sa akin.
now he's here.
Ito record natin laban ng Deus sa ano, Homeboys. Dalawang main event to. Deus sa yung ano, yung Onyx sa SYS. Maganda laban yung dalawa din.
And let's also take a look
Kaya
at
ito,
our
pause natin
predictions.
guys.
Well, very similar to
Pause
what
natin.
we, well, for you guys, for me, maybe not you guys. I went with the 2-1 here for
Banning
Homeboys.
na na,
Of
drop
course, you
face.
guys are thinking that it's going to be the sweep here. Any particular reason? Maybe I should ask, well, yeah, I already know. Okay, my prediction today is entirely based off of me wanting to survive. Yeah. But kidding aside, I think the Homeboys, when it comes to how polished they are, I think it was their win against King Fab earlier in the group stages. Just prove how good they are already. And I think I'm very much impressed by their draft as well.
Doon ka dun sa
Don't get
labas
me wrong,
lagi.
DEVU, I think that they have a very good drafter with Fly Solo. Very veteran when it comes to like esports. But at the
Bakit
same
sila
time,
fight?
Homeboys
Di ba wala na
has a
sila,
team that's like,
micro?
I think they're more stable when it comes to their hero choices.
Wala na. Pero ako sabi ko, kasi wala si 1-6 hindi nag-view.
Pero nasa team mo pa rin.
Kasi wala na.
Ha?
Wala na.
Secure mo wala na, di ba?
Wala na sila lahat. Hindi na sila magkakampi.
Kaya nga, ala sila. Yung tatlo, kahit yung tatlo. Ha? Kahit yung tatlo, hindi mo na nag-iwalay.
It does. Don't worry about it. We're not going to fill in the blanks.
Mahirap na magbuo ng team kapag ka, ano. Kaya nasa nila yan kung ano gusto nila gawin. Yung mga kota naman sa nila eh.
I feel like we all want that jacket. But aside from that too, what's at stake here, right? Homeboys, they still have 2 matches.
Yan lang ha. Hindi ka na pinapalabas.
Crucial though for them to basically make or break the potential for a 3-way tiebreaker. You know, as we take a look at what the predictions are around the world here, this is always the time, even for the group stage, and really with what's at stake, the 8 teams that are going to be knocked out eventually. This is dire because even for the fact that
Hindi ka nalabas ha.
right, this match alone also could make or break their chances for the knockouts as well.
This is the qualification matchup between these two teams.
Hindi na lang nakita namin. Pero sa kalapatan
Get to the knockouts in a more comfortable manner than where they currently are. I'm just
Si
interested.
Zorn, si Tipi God.
The expectations to put on Homeboys, whether it's
Once
actually
a geek, now with the boys. Ito mas pala sa geek from and white ng
Sa may ilalim. Sa ilalim po. Galing. Dito ka, sa ilalim.
hindi na nagdadala dyan. Wala pa sila pa sa ulit kasi.
Kaya lalabas tayo. Kukulong na kita kasi yung kulungan. Ayun.
Kid from Malaysia. Naturally, he
Yun nga,
was
may
behind the
kulungan
voice
ng
of
kulong ko.
my favorite all-time.
Ah, magwawala yan. Hindi mo sila nakakulong yan.
Kaya, basta ikulong na. Kulong. Kulong na.
Thank you.
Sabi sa'yo eh, sila yun eh. Joshua eh. Yung.
Matigas ulo mo?
Sila.
Ah,
Ayan yung sila kalaban ng...
They use fault yan ah. Hindi naman tog yun eh. Yung tog sila yun yun.
kunin mo nga yung bag niya.
Sila kid bomba yan eh.
Lagyan mo naman kasi ng socks, Diyos, ha?
Kasha.
Para naman tayong bini dito eh.
Yung ko eh.
Basta,
They use fault yan. Di naman ano yan eh. Tog eh. Tog eh sinasabi nyo eh. Oh, alam na na.
Well, I love to pick your brain, man,
gusto ko
because
merienda ka
you're usually on
na.
point. I'll say for you. So, what are you thinking here? So far from what we've seen of this, what? I know we have to wait for the bands to come out, but priority-wise, is this like, Ohio, Bruno, the point of view? Have you seen any of those
Sa
bands?
Ohio brother yung tog. Sabi ito, they use fault.
Boys will go for Joy and Baksha.
1-1
One
ano.
is that
Okay.
that's Gorilla. That's good. Okay, so I'm thinking like Baksha as well as Baksha as well as Joy. That's
Pag na rin yung Nolan,
100%, because that's the power hero quote for Mr. Chidi himself. And I'm very much impressed about his Joy gameplay. So I'm curious if DEVU actually wants to do that.
It'll be interesting, right? Especially considering how the meta has kind of like shifted from where it used to be from the regular season of pretty much every MPL around the world. Everybody's playing these divisional friendlies with Arctis matchup, and then now we really got to see the boys kind of find their stride of like
Pero pa sila kayo sa
away
buko
from
na ng
really
ano.
want to be aggressive. And I've heard comments from some of
Valentina,
these team
pwede
members
rin.
that
Angela.
sometimes GB is so quick on the draw that it's
Pwede ba
keep up with
yung
it.
Valentina?
Yeah, I think that's important to point out
Layo
here.
ng
But also, you have to take
Davis
note
Cook
as well
yung
for Coach Fly Solo. He likes to kind of deviate towards more unorthodox picks, right? That is
Diba?
something that he pulled out before.
Second
We're
piece pa
talking
yan.
about
Pwede
Phobius,
nila kukuhain.
until the Guinevere plus Charisma combinations,
Kasi
things
yung ban
that
lang din
necessarily we might not be used to seeing here. There is strength in
Ano
that.
utility eh.
For sure. That being said, again, it's Minotaur or Lilia. So they leave Baksha as well as Joy open. Joy might be the
Baka isa
best
yung
for
DEVU,
boys.
ewan ko
And I
ano
think
mangyari
that's
sa
a
ano,
fair
sa
trade for DEVU.
Sa
Just because the fact that they
tiebreaker.
still can
Kaya nandito
secure
lang.
this
Paano
utility
nila
jungler that they
tiebreaker?
also like to play. I mean, if you're looking at DEVU, if you're looking at their matches,
Pag
the
nagpasira yung DEVU,
more
pasok
successful
sila.
ones are under like utility junglers instead of like close assassins. It's
Yung
a
hit pa,
Dola
mga
because
anib yung hit
I think
pa.
that justifies
Pura
that everybody
2-1
can play
yung hit
Dola
pa.
anyways.
Sabay na 0 pa sila nung ano.
You gotta learn how to use it.
Diba?
Of course, of course. I think that's
Mga
only
0 pa sila
natural,
ng
right? I
homeboys.
think you know
Kaya delikado sila.
why Joy is going to be a little bit more of a priority here for the side of the homeboys at the very least, because they're one of the few teams that aren't scared of throwing it to somebody in the EXP lane, right?
That's right.
And there are a couple of
Kasi
benefits.
magkano yung value? Bruno,
That
value
backline, more
Bruno.
importantly, to have that measure. But here we go. Boxia to kick things off on the blue side.
Is this what you're expecting? I was actually, the fact that even
Wala
Bruno
na
and open,
makuha
maybe
niya.
that would be the route, but they go Baksha here.
Yeah, because they take away like the comfort hero from DEVU, and at the same time, they can still very the Aramis as well as the Bruno, very strong.
Club
pick.
na to.
And because of the
Ganyan
Lilia
sa kumuha ng
now,
club.
Homeboys will have to rethink
Why
how they
yung
approach
club, ano?
this. I think the only
Brody.
choice left for them is to go
Yun
for
ang chase nila dyan.
the
Club
Claude
Brody.
and maybe get the Minotaur with it, because
Pero ang
DEVU is
pinakamalito,
a team that will
para
not
sa
hesitate picking up the Minotaur's third pick,
Claude.
especially when the Claude is already picked up on the other side.
Yeah, we could see that, and I
Navarro,
kind
di
of
ba?
expect
Pwede
the
ba
clock
yung
here,
Navarro? Pwede
especially
na mag-flex na yung Navarro.
one of the
Pwede
greatest,
yun.
tools to deal with the
Kasi
Navarro
mag-
anyway. But also the fact
kasi
too,
mag-club na Varia.
Arena is open, right?
Mas flex
If
nila
you
yung
wanted
Varia.
to go that route, at least you have a nether elf yourself, if you want to decide to do that. But then you obviously have its own mini game in itself, like trying to actually get the right open
Chase
there.
lang. Laban na yung chase lang, bro. Dalawang chase na.
Of those for now.
Dito si Therese, lago ano yung parang.
Most of these feels like at least from the side of the homeboys, they are focusing on other
Abay, yung
players
laning
than
naman.
just the gold lane as well. So
Abay,
while
yung laning
DEVU are like,
sa
okay, Warlord, let's calm down for a
Wala
second.
sa
Myself, who's been very consistent in targeting the Indonesians on the side from the homeboys right now.
Yeah.
Which means that DEVU might, they were in a put in a spot where do they pick up the Minotaur now, or they secure a hero for their jungler? Do you go for the Frederick, now that you know that the Brody is there, the Closer, or do you go Marcus instead? Right, so these are these will be the things that they will be talking about, so it's really the Marcus. And then, now they can ban
the Edith,
Pwede sila mag-aakay, gusto nila akay.
more like mages, like
Hindi sila mag-aakay eh.
Valentina. That was the most important Valentina.
Eh, paano hindi mo siya zero eh?
Still, you know, with that
Kinukuhaan.
then it could just be a safe choice. Go to Valentina. We see that often against the fairness. Even with that though, you know, what's left on the table? How many more roam, let's say, for home
Wala naman David.
Oh, there's a lot. I think Zord can probably play the show.
Nagdawapan nila dyan, pero sa mga mga Brody. Ay Brody Bruno.
Maybe, actually, they can pick up something like
Valentina. Vanilla Valentina. Navaria Valentina. Navaria Valentina lang ba niya?
Additional support. Even
Kabila,
the DEVU might be good for Homeboys.
EXP.
They decided to enough. As our good friend LaBelle said, there was so much damage. How much Jiggy was there, man.
Look, I'm tired of this. Tired of everybody getting Sawo killed right now. We need to be more basic
Balik
in
ng
this
EXP,
draft, right?
pero-
Get down to earth because
Yuzong.
at the very least, we're looking for
Baka Yuzong eh, kasi
the way that they kind of want
kapag
to
napag-Yuzong yan,
that we're looking for gets taken away.
good si Yuzong sa kanila
These
eh.
resort, let's not forget about
Kung
suppression,
ano sila sa
right? Let's
liro,
talk about the
sila
fact
sa
that
liro.
personal objectives are going to be quite interesting to be maintained around because both teams have done some great homework on each other.
Yun sa atas, pwede pa rin
Okay, so now
replace
they can go for, maybe they look at pick up Edith now, as those are, or Benedetta actually,
Yuzong.
work well for their team. But yeah, you're going to be looking for a frontliner for
Kailangan
DEVU.
ng Yuzong.
Either you go, maybe steal the show
Yuzong
this
Bene,
time,
okay lang,
or
Yuzong
maybe
Bene.
Fairness. You still have that option of the Benedetta, as we mentioned. Heroes that will be, or Edith, most specifically,
Edith.
this is a hero
Oh,
that they
Edith.
also pick up against something like a Teresa.
Yeah,
I think if they go with the Edith, that'd be great. Like you mentioned, check that box, you have this front line. Your Martis doesn't have to be, you know, so concerned with running into the front, running into the fray. You have that Netherrealm available. You definitely want to have a little more tankiness to this lineup so far.
Edith, good
And
Edith
then you
yan.
can play around the utility, right? That is going to be the name of the game for this one. This actually kind of works too. Like, it's a Lapu Lapu, serves both that purposes. You have durability, you have good damage. You can actually pull off some flashy plays as well. I think you're just as important now, right? Oh, focus pump.
Interesting. Interesting. What's the call on this? I get the Arla, but then when you see the Phobius, you look at the 4 heroes on the side from DEVU, it's like, okay, it makes sense. One slide tackle, you have the waterfalls that's considered a dash, natural dash coming out from Lapu. Is there an expectation for
Edit na to
another
eh.
dash from the side
Mga-
of DEVU?
Edit to ko o kaya mag-edit ko ano to, Tigreal. Edit Tigreal.
And yeah, honestly, I don't like the Phobius. Maybe because of, if you think about it, Phobius actually does a lot of like grab damage, you know, it doesn't seem very, you know, there's not like burst,
Nag-block siya.
But maybe the burst will come now from the Brody.
sa kanya.
So I'm thinking that if you are DEVU, you want somebody to
Pwede rin yung
front
grab.
line, so maybe
Pwede
Tiger
yung grab.
actually.
Tigreal. Tigreal na.
Speaking of,
You just might as well bring the
Kung masyadong daming show ng homeboys, hindi ko lang pa nalalaro yun. More sustain sila. So lahat ng damage na naikot kay
so I have, you know,
Brody.
it's a sentimental value. Sentimental, yeah.
So, yung sa drop ako na sana ako niya. Davies ako. Maganda drop ng
Break down the
Davies.
comps for me. Like, what are we expecting in terms of timings? Like, what's the game plan?
Okay, the game plan for DEVU is just to group up.
Counter
That's what they
index.
wanted to do. Alright, they want to just stay in their bubble, stay in their box, have match store, end the
Ang target dito,
eliminations with that. For
gawa
Homeboys,
ng parami.
the problem I have with
Kung
this is they don't
mag-ulti
have
parami.
wave clear that's like long range and can actually end.
Kasi nakakita na ito ng Pig Bomba.
They want to go in like Avengers
Yun
this
lang
time.
eh.
Actually,
Sasapay ka sa harapan eh.
superhero landing. One hero goes in, another
Walang
follows.
papatay sa kanya.
Teresa goes in,
Nakalapo-lapo
goes for
siya.
the damage from long distance. Phobius comes in, and then eventually it's a give and take. Like it's like a tag team, you know.
Well, we'll find out here as we load up into the land of dawn. Game number 1 here, second series of the day. We know what's at stake. It's Homeboys versus DEVU's Wolf. Now, you've already given your thoughts here, Wolf, as we get adjusted, seeing the rotations early on. Real quick, though, where do things fall into place? Like, is this something, is the lineups here where we're expecting an early first blood into that first hurdle?
I'm not sure if Homeboys is actually fit for that, but thinking about it, if this is a mid-lane focus, yeah, maybe they have an additional ultimate to go with that. So I think, yeah, maybe there's a little bit hope for that for Homeboys, but at the same time, you have the Paramis. I think it's the more solid option when it comes to like killing in the first hurdle fight.
Okay, we'll see if they pull it off again. You know, also taking a look just in a second
here are the emblems, but so far, really how this kind of all falls into
Paano
place
gagawin yung
is
first
the
circle?
amount, I feel like, of the CC being thrown from DEVU here against Homeboys. Anything that sticks out emblem-wise real quick.
Wow, there's
Kid Bomba, kahit sino pwede yung tag team dun eh.
Where there's not much wilderness blessing
Nasa harapan,
on
okay
Homeboys,
lang.
which
Diyos pa, pero ang cellphone.
kind of
Lahat yung mili, oh.
it's weird to me because they're typically the team that's very aggressive, you know?
I mean, look at that. Even with
Kaya
going
lapit.
though, like,
Ano yun?
you've seen tenacity as well as agility the entire day, and now it's like, okay, you need some penetration, you need weapon master as well.
I think that, going back to it when we were talking about the draft, and I was like, well, they're not going to have a ton of this burst damage early on. Maybe that's the way to do it with these emblems here. So already focused, but I don't expect the go signal just yet. They're going to go ahead and just focus down before, we're 10 seconds away from the first objective. You can see as well the other members of DEVU kind of gathering up here. We know how important these level 4s are leading into these first objectives, so we'll see how they all play a part. But, right now this is relatively slow and steady as both junglers get ready here.
But GB's level 5 for some reason able to take out some of the extra junglers. This is massive.
Oh, looks like you've already started to fight Steve Bomba. It's under attack, and the Realm forced out as well as the bravest fighter. So it's going to take his time. And now he jumps on top of him, forcing out the demonic force coming up from the side of Warlock underneath the tower. He needs to use the Iron to get on out of there. And first blood falling into the hands of Deus while Steve Bomba
Wala eh.
not
Di mo
dying
pwede
to
rin yung
the
ult
flame
nun eh.
at all.
Ult na,
The
uy, gagi.
penalty zone is going to come out to slow them down, but they're getting chunked out, and Subot will eventually fall. Even the flicker came out of it. They don't find any trace. They kill Magistrate. Subot and Zorn really low. Kid Bomba jumps into the bravest fighter and outplays it. Kid Bomba finally seeks him out. Retribution as well. And then GB takes out Kid Bomba. You were right. You were totally right. The trade.
This probably will be the game with the longest skirmishes. Because there's no burst.
There's none.
There's none. I think that if we don't have Rizal as well as Harvey, there will not be any kind of burst. It will be a long drawn fights where there's not much happening, and then the Paramis ultimate just makes it even worse.
You have a bunch of tanky dudes swinging at each other and then looking flashy, right? Because you got the bravest fire jumping around and, the final flashes and everything, but really, yes, as long as the goaltenders are in their goal lane, expect these long-drawn fights, which, hey, it could work for either of these teams right now, the way things are falling in place. But even itemization-wise, anything sticking out here early on?
Yes, I think if this will sort of continue with this, is he actually building for damage?
Galing. Ang ginamit niya pagsagot yung question ni nanay. Magsibaba kayo dito.
He's got 2 assists.
Meron kayo mga cellphone, di ba? Bakit
Wow,
nag-disconnect
that
kayo
Fury
naman?
Hammer, and they kind of been full tank from then on, considering how this game is going. And now Sawa flickers forward, finds the explosion into the source for a perfect combination, not giving Rizal any opportunity to flicker out of there.
Tipi-tipi.
Two catapults, two gold cannons not going to be available for Rizal. That's going to be nasty.
Pwede yung pumulog.
And the whole scene getting chucked out on the top side of that, but it's trying to already be used by Kid
Malikit
Bomba to
bomba eh.
actually even out the scales here, but you can see the massive EXP lead for Subot.
Oh my goodness. Rizal, that's actually pretty bad if he lost that. Nobody's scouting for him.
Okay, yeah, even with these, pulls, right, there's really nothing that can be done with, especially with this turtle coming up here now. But good point, because gold laners, we know that they have to hit this, certain level, certain timing when it comes to the spike, the power spikes, and timing is really important here. So if you get focused on early on, you get into trouble
Pag napag
situations.
ganito,
So now,
napag
once again,
magic
turtle being up
protection
here,
ng
both teams getting in
kabila,
position,
mahirapan
but it
eh.
looks like could possibly just go over here to home
Pagod
boys.
lang kayo, no?
So secure.
Good zone from Margaret. Now that he has Cloud
Margaret.
Destiny, it's quite tanky actually, because not because of the Cloud Destiny, but mainly because of the ultimate that he can actually go onto the Marcus. And Marcus have natural dashes. And by the way, good synergy between Harlan as well as Focus. That's a classic combo.
Iyan yun, iyan yun.
Laban.
Further, right?
Laban, laban.
Canceled out by the explosion, getting all 3 of the members all in one tight
Yun,
little
no?
zone.
Ang mga damage yun eh, oh. Ang mga damage yun eh. Tumayuan na lang, huwag tayo mag-dash. Nag-dash ka pa!
These players are just going at it. And Sword already picks up the Thunder Belt at 5 minutes. That's
pretty fast, and imagine having extra damage. Like, he's a roamer for sure, but he's not going to be that quote-unquote tanky roamer. Eventually, maybe after the Thunder Belt, he will go for like defense items, but because he went in for Darby, if I'm not mistaken, that means that he will be focusing on damage. Now, Chibi, a very early lane armor pickup. This is going to be massive in the team fights.
Not only that, but now even with that last exchange, Rizel able to get the little door, able to pump out some of that damage. So even at the 6-minute mark, this is where you get to the point. Okay, some of these gold laners, they'll obviously be rotating some of the fights. Carby did the same thing, the previous exchange, but really, who's going to come out on top in those early skirmishes, these fights later on? That's kind of what has to be witnessed as we see them duke it out. But right now, the fact that you have some of these defensive items being built up too will all play a part into this. Now, as we wait for this third turtle come up here, it really is down to how do they decide to approach these objectives, right? The 4-man is going to be a 4-on-4, or will these be 4-on-5s?
Sawa now picking up the dominant side is going to be playing an important role because so far homeboys have been relying on their sustain, right? From here. Literally everyone's a tanky dude now, except for both Guardians and the Rizel. So that dominance
Wala naman pa ako ni Kid Boomba, kaya sa pa yan.
Basically WrestleMania at this point. Everybody's getting into the ring.
Ayun
It's like from the top rope, you see Warlord jumping in every single time, but every single one of these turtles, what do you call that?
Royal Rumble. That's basically what it is at this point, right?
Oh yeah, look, top rope once again. Warlord's really getting hefty on it, right? Rocky has many of these demonic forces voicing out the retribution as well.
Wala nga assist.
Warlord, like as if he is not a mid laner anymore. He's going to fight. Final Slash already coming up to try and get on top of Carby. Now the other round looking to protect him underneath the start. Kid Bomba needs to be part of this. Here comes the penalty zone. They find the initial turret, and now Sawo in position. They found two as they keep on pushing forward. Man, this is so awkward. Part memories coming on out, swinging back into the fight. Good Vandals, and now the demonic force is top down again. Now to Final Slash, and Jimmy kills Sunset Lover. You got to talk about tempo. What the hell is this?
It's like I don't know, probably some of the slowest build-up tempo. Just everything happening at once at the end.
Exactly. You just have to wait. Okay, who dies at the end? Like, whoever does not get the ultimate, basically. And like I told you, homeboys line up.
Ano ba naman, di hinihilan niya kasi pa naglalagay.
Somebody goes in, that's Warlord first on the right side, and then eventually it will be Chibi. Then rise up the ultimate. All of a sudden, when they will thought that they will be able to get out, then they step out with the ultimate.
Here's a penalty
On the
zone.
penalty zone.
And by that time, another final flash is available. So,
Exactly.
how do you work around that? That's one
Hindi
thing.
naman magkahit yung Bruno. Hindi naman bigyan ko Bruno.
Lover getting pulled in, retribution coming out for Badger, so he's
Ay,
looking for
ay,
the
sino, Dinoy?
Okay, may
Still finds a kill off the Warlock, pushing in.
messenger yung gamit nyo, ha?
Just walking in, Pelosion,
Yeah,
even in
no.
place, finally a mistake being made. 2 kills falling into the hands of Gale's fault, keeping it out 7-7.
Lordable, oh. Lordable.
Explosion will be, I guess, for lack of a better best value, whereas the timing will be good.
Yay, Lordable. Huwag ka matakot.
But it means like
Doon
you
nyo na.
catch maybe Warlord, big animation, for example. So those are the things
Tingnan
that
isa.
PS4 can use.
Yep, the other level already off his channel, so look at the hold up back in. Somebody is done for, no longer being abused.
Oh, tinabihan ko yan.
Out of there. One of our memories, I'm going to do much here. Sawo is still alive, and his passive one big more.
Ayan, magana yan. Yung sa ganyang lineup, magana yan.
Push into that territory, secure the Lord for themselves here. So,
Downfall yan.
that, what,
Lalo pag
3, almost 4K gold lead that homeboys had, they shrunk it down a little bit to work around this. Biggest thing they could get from here is obviously space, right, to work around the map.
That's right. I like the box formation of Gateway that can do it again.
Ayaw mo dito, bakit?
The demonic force is here. He's going to go down. Here we go. Warlord jumps in from top rope, wants to again with the demonic force. Making sure that he's buying space and time for his team. He's actually so much more sustainable than I thought he was with these fire emblems. But Gale's fault. Once you start moving that, you back off. And it looks like, well, not much was achieved here. Not even tier 1. Top side tier 1 should have been a fall.
Every time that they don't have the Pyramid's ultimate, they have to just back down. They can't fight. And this is DEVU's opposition. They talked about how they should be like grouping up together, forming their box, and just destroying homeboys.
Hey, oh, I mean, they could try, but he's pushing around. Final Slash pushing them away from it. Chibi, he's finds a lot of time. Netherrealm even off his rise up by Sabo.
Lumana si
Walking
ano
away
eh.
from that fight. Kiboma is chucked out. He's forced it down. It's an all in. Rizal gets sunset. Magister kills off Thor.
Oh my
And he's
gosh.
trying to slide track away. Carvey needs to get out there. Rizal says no. Warlord does not go down. He is the leader of his people. And he continues to press forward.
Is this not the most Malaysian draft ever?
I don't know. Going back to it again, they're still trying to hold it together.
Rizal is in trouble. Oh,
Ayun talaga ni Kid Bomba.
down. Kid Bomba finally finds the trade in Sunset Lover, taking his time with this, but eventually the stability for the side of the homeboys keeping them topped up. This is, honestly, you say that this is very Malaysian. You know what? Sure, yeah, we'll take it. I don't usually get to see Warlord play Phobius in the mid lane, but when he does, in the way that he's playing, why not?
Yeah, okay. It's not the Malaysian draft hero per hero, but when it comes to like composition and the raw idea of going in, just literally chasing everyone, you're gonna see a very long chase. It's the entirety of the half of the map, basically. Entirety of the mid lane.
It's a marathon.
It's a marathon. You saw how well they played aggressively, and all of a sudden, you can see Rizal being punished. What the hell is this game?
The funny thing, go back to the Royal Rumble, you know,
Ano ba ginagawa ng ano?
metaphor here is like, you have all these guys just in the ring, and then all of a sudden it's that one guy that runs into the ring and picks up, you know, a chair or something, keeps a couple and runs out. That's what
Yung
Rizal
messenger
did
kasi
there.
ng mga ginagamit niya eh.
That's kind of what
Kaya
Carvey has to
ginamit
do.
nyo, hindi
He
kayo
is
lalo
the
makakaraos
same
dito.
person in this situation, right? You have to be able to get there. And right now, he's double buffed up. He's trying to push down some of this space from mid lane. All this before that Lord comes up.
Yep, GD is going to stun up Kid Bomba at the time being, but not finding the right heights to jump in just yet. But let me tell you, it feels like at least for the side of the
Kaya ang
homeboys,
magana yun,
it's
idadamp
great
sa
that
dami siya
Indios
yung time
both
na sa
backs down from the fight.
Patay lang
The
nila yung
chases,
Brody sa
dashing backward is actually counterintuitive. As homeboys will keep on going, right? Look at Warlord. He's
Parang
popped
SS
the
yun, oh.
door so many times, and they should be able to
Zone.
take this
Eh,
away.
naagaw! Naagaw nga sa amin eh!
No!
No way! Uy, nasave pa! Nasave pa! Winnable yan! Yesus na yun eh! Martis eh! Baka na, yung double na, tayo na lang. Patay, dash mo naman! Wala, patay na siya kapag di siya nag-dash. Nagod sa kanya.
Just walk away from him. He won't let you run away at all. Warlord, he's done for. And now has a 4-for-2 trade as Magister breaks open tier 2.
Nabuhat pa ni Warlord yun.
Homeboys, specifically Warlord, did a great job sorting out Magister already. Nobody was in that area, but the Lord was with DEVU.
Ganda na
I
ganun
just
ginawa
gotta
ni
say,
Warlord.
that is a warlord if I've seen one.
Oh,
What a play.
God! The Lord knocked up Chibi. The right moment, and Kid Bomba is
Yung sakto,
immune.
nanakap si Kiwi.
Oh my goodness!
Look, it's so painful, especially once I'm like gassing up my boy. He doesn't miss the red tree unless the Lord
Six
says
of
no,
two.
not this time.
Unless it's Kid Bomba.
Yun naman ang Lord.
Right? Like, again, in amidst
Unbelievable.
everything, DEVU pulled something out like that, but still, you can see there is still going to be a struggle, right? With some of these fights, they have to be able to handle, of course, even Warlord alone, how, and
Ganda na
keeping
yung
the
pag-zone
whole
kaya
time
ni
Carvey alive.
Majestic.
Once that Nether Realm is gone, you guys saw it, right? So, let's take a look really quickly. How is the items coming
Sayang
into
buhay
place?
eh.
Okay, when it comes to items, okay, naturally Zord will go with pick up the defensive items after the Thunder build.
Nakapag-guess na
But he
nakapag-guess eh.
seems like he wants to consider another damage after the
Nakano siya yung
which
tagas.
is understandable. No,
Sa
however, for
regeneration,
a homeboys, you're
yung
gonna
sa sarili.
be worried 15 minutes in.
Nakarakas.
This Rizal and his
Kaya lasa sa
will eventually reach critical mass to the point where DEVU might outscale him. Wow, gee.
Getting chunked out by Chibi, even committing to the retribution in case he continues to go out of position. Even Magister tries to hold him down, right? These fights, I mean, this is one of the few games where we see some of the highest kill counts, 15 minutes into the game. That's 28 kills in total so far.
It's crazy to even think that it's been 15 minutes, right? It seems like it's a little bit longer at this point. But really, talking about critical mass here is it's up to both the goal laners for the most part, but maybe also that's why Zorn is going and opting for some of that damage, right? To be able to provide some of that pressure onto DEVU, and we'll see if they actually have a response to that.
Yeah, because eventually Warlord will just
So
be
pag nag-full item
still
naman
a
yung
problem, but at the same time, not the biggest of problems. Right? Because this is not like a 1-1. This is a Bruno that can dash once and then eventually what you're gonna do is to pump the Purify, then punish Warlord.
Mapapanish na naman si Majesto, sabi ko
obviously,
naman eh.
there are so many ways for DEVU to kind of end this game, especially when they just keep their box. But oh boys, this is their time. Alright, back-to-back Lords. They're taking a win
Pwede
from
naman
GB.
siya, ano yung 3 hours
See,
yung
they're gonna get in position here once again. They're just blitzing the Lord, though.
Yeah,
Don't do it. Don't do it anytime. But you guys able to secure it, no
Ay,
problem.
hindi mo
Warlord
rin
already
kasi
using the demonic force. He's got to reset, but he doesn't want to commit to it any longer. Whoever backs out here might be a problem. Conceal already being used. GB's streaming out of the way as Simplot uses the penalty zone to cover and disengage Zoran. Great. Hold on. The Netherrealm. It's already up.
Ayun o!
Explosion on 4. Pushes the back. Attack him out. Final slash is trying to
Okay,
disengage.
yeah,
Here we go. Rizal is already dead. Majority of their damage is gone, but they still finds a trade off the Magister themselves. Call it off. The Lord is already spawned and walking.
With only that, there's only one?
GB wants Kirby.
Oh.
GB wants Kirby.
Okay, he's swerving, but again,
Oh my
they have to deal with the Lord here.
What a setup. I did not entertain. Oh my god, Sawo. Very patient. Lands the big ultimate. And that meant that
Okay,
the
Warlord
Lord
dapat
might
nila,
not be used by Hope Boys
Pag nanalo
as
bigyan nila
you
ang
would want
Warlord.
to. That means the defense will be there, especially because Rizal was taken out. So, I mean, DEVU, they might have lost that battle,
Wala nang ano yan,
but
wala nang
because of the
kwenta yun.
implosion, it was now enough for them to kind of prolong the game again.
Lahat sila naka-item.
Yeah, I mean, especially with in combination with the motor coils, when they're all so close
distribution
together,
lang talaga
how
yan.
much time was wasted? How little frames do homeboys have to work with? Especially Rizal, right? He wants to put their tried so many times.
I wonder if Rizal might retake his battles, but maybe if you have Purify, it'll be different. But then again, you're a pro, you want to be on the aggressive, so there were so many times in this game that he wished he had Purify.
Oh, for sure. You can see that in those exchanges, right? And, you know, we've all seen it before, especially when the Tigreal's locked in. You sometimes feel like, okay, I just want to play, right? You're either in air or suspended or being dragged either way. But even with that exchange that
Pag
we saw,
Davies talaga ang naglaro, dikit lahat ng laban eh.
I don't think so. I mean, she did use the voice for songs, and I feel like it was all, they're looking for Rizal again, right? I think those are the two main targets, Warlord and as well as Rizal. Warlord's going to take way too much effort, but Rizal is so susceptible.
It's going to be a Harbor picked up by the Brody.
yeah, they still want to go.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like they're going to get to the chase here, and Shiggy is getting pushed back. He's so nice to slow them down. Even the Decimator's coming out. Plus the immortality in towards the implosion, landing on two. Rizal is able to get some free hits here, but look at this demonic force. Lights off.
Binubuhan ni Warlord.
Warlord managed to get a killing spree off the sunset. Lover and Sawo left out to dry. That's a 2-for-1 trade in favor of the homeboys. 22 seconds away from the Lord.
We're going to try to end this. There's a lot of defense. This is Paramis, this is Lapu-Lapu. The Homeboys, this is not the best shot.
Let's calm down here. Foxy as many waves as possible. Go Warlord. They're going for it. Bubba's looking to close. He's trying to clear up those waves. Final slash on the Magister. They're trying to protect that last enemy. It's caught, and now they jump on in with the demonic force. They're committed too much of blood. No more immortality for him as another inhibitor drops down. Warlord is on the run. Now they're done. Yes, finally.
We do get to take a breather from this, but the Lord's going to be up here. And you see them make a straight line for it. So they're going to start it up. DEVU has to defend their base. They hold on to one base turret. Are they actually going to try to get here in time? It looks like Magister also making his way.
You have to find this one.
Yeah, this is a little risky. He also has the immortality. DEVU gets here in time.
They can play the Lord dance now, homeboys. What they need to do now. They're so separated from each other. Sawo already looking for the Nando. Doesn't have the figure though.
Oh, instigating the fight. Warlord's right on top of Carby as much as they can. They're trying to kill them off. There we go.
Patayin mo, Sawo.
Already going down. Rizal's walking up forward. Netherrealm is gone. Dude, Bomba tries to make a dash, but he makes Warlord deeper into enemy lines.
Magulo na laban. Sino mga nanalo? Patay na si Sepan. Patay na si Warlord.
Warlord as well. They take out Sunset Lover in trade. It's 2-for-1.
Hindi ko makita yun laban. Ang gulo.
And it's also just the
dikit.
He's actually now alive.
Pwede na nga.
Back up.
Doon na sila. Panahit na sila.
Homeboys down to two numbers
Dito
here
nga yun dun.
for this fight, and GB also does not have that immortality anymore, so they're gonna have to just give this up
Basically, naman sila.
possibly, unless they can pull something off. But this looks like a DEVU Lord.
Yes, absolutely. And the minion wave for Homeboys are really bad as well.
I mean, that's what happens here. You lose these timings of
Right, and
your waves just because of how hectic
So
and
what?
how
Mga
long
things
these
na
dragon
lang.
fights are gonna be.
And with that, again, the Lord here secured for DEVU. They're gonna make their way down the mid.
Grabe yung laban na to. Bakbakan na.
Lord going up to the top side.
Suntukan ko, suntukan na.
Now falling, and just this is their time to go ahead and knock on the base here of Homeboys. Defensively, though, still so far from what we've seen just from this game alone. Now, almost 22 minutes in.
Matagal naman.
Some of these team fights, they're so orchestrated. It really does depend on which goal player is able to withstand all of the things being thrown at them.
Exactly. Whoever gets caught, they're
Sabay-sabay
gonna
din.
have a bad time. And the thing is, during that fight, there are so many resources that they didn't have. Like the figure of the Sawo, some of the immortalities, for example, how to
Baka
get
magtuloy
Bomba
lang muna
wasn't
sila.
available in that fight.
Magtuloy
Now,
lang muna sila.
will soon be cooling down.
Tayo na
In
yung
fact, you have the figure on Sawo again. So now, it's a much better fight for DEVU.
Harap ako. Ramdam mo yung mga tipi-tipi ah.
Their high ground defense may not necessarily be as strong. Remember, it's all about protecting the king, and king is Rizel. The same can be said about Deo's vault. RB, he's got to be careful as Lord's going to crash down. That's two inhibitors so far. Looking for a third. That's where Deo's vault is going to call it quits unless we see a mistake from the side of
Hindi,
the
di na
Lord.
pumatla.
So basically, what we have is just
Kailangan i-assist
both
oh.
bases holding on. One turret, unless Sauer wants to press the situation, he's gonna go in.
He flickers in, gets the applause, he keep on jumps in for follow up, and here comes another round. Now
Yes,
Warlock,
yes,
he turns
yes.
out hard, Harvey. He's gonna be brought back with help, another round penalty zone.
Ito na
It's
penalty zone?
The waves are crashing in. They're running out of time as Rizel able to cut them down one by one. Sword takes out Harvey and Rizel into Magister. 3-4 so far, and that just might be a full wipe out. Sawo, sunset, all gone. That's it.
Grabe yung team
Homeboys
fight.
now make a beeline through the
Parang
pit lane.
nagsituloy ng
Sunset's
ano,
coming
wala
back
nang
in 10
medyo
seconds.
puta. Hindi, di na pwede sa tampon. Niwalay-walay yun eh.
It's so difficult. A little bit lanes will be managed by Sepan. It is more than enough. Oh, they cut 3 lanes. Oh, this is bad. It's not the best.
Sunset Lover, and so he's all by himself here. Homeboys are getting ready to push it.
They got it.
They got it right. Oh!
Good.
Sunset flickered
Patay dalawa,
for
tatlo.
he dies the
Ang inuti ka.
He doesn't, it takes on TV.
Hindi pa daw silaban. Ang ganda. Dikit.
In a decision from Sunset Lover.
The mistake was they attracted 2 lanes. They went in front of the base too soon.
Namatay yung dalawa nung panalo
Defense
sila
was
doon.
there. They were coming up
Sa kanila
together.
yun. United talaga nila yun. Isang carry yun eh. Kung namatay niya kayong tatlo. Dalawa na namatay na yun.
Wild cards all the way to group stage. We're
Yun
looking
oh.
into
Oh,
replay.
Chile.
Kung nahatak niya pa na sobro-sobro.
No. I understand why they want to tank it, but the final slash. There's so many minor details. The way
Kanina na yun.
what the
Kahit
worst
ako,
is,
kuhain na namin
the
ng
Joker's
dyan.
dead.
Yep, he's gone for 15 seconds here, so it's up to Homeboys if
Okay
they
yun,
want to try
tatayuin
to
na lang
delay
yan.
this the best they can. DEVU gonna go ahead and continue down this road.
Ano na ni
And
Sao.
we'll see if Homeboys can actually hold it together.
Hindi, okay lang. Diyan lang sa amin dalawa.
They gotta try. Demonic Force started out. Bubba is on top of Rizel.
Tapos
He's
marami.
going to use his one as quickly as possible. Netherrealm is going to keep Harvey alive as they're trying to delay this.
Nabul na mula!
Rizel and
Nabuhay!
Rizel kills Kid Bubba. They reset the fight, and this is a success. Zorn has fought just enough time, and Chibi is back in the fight to chase down
Hindi ko
Saul.
tapos.
What is going on? Okay. Back-to-back team fights. They gotta have to have it to a
Ako to talaga yung ano eh. Tama niya dito.
Come on, this is day one.
Pabayad si Sao. Si Sao.
Come on.
Rizel survived Team Bomba once again. And that's what they actually was able to
Tawad sa
punish.
Purubis eh. Sayang ginawa ng Sao dito.
Big props to Warlord for sure. Big props to Rizel as well. And they have fought enough time to beat Chibi to come back. Magister is still alive though. So, Homeboys, this is not a game
Ginawa lang.
forward.
Binigyan
Oh,
nila.
Sawo is going to use his small run in. Penalty zone lands onto two, but not onto Army.
Wala nang Warlord yan.
Instantaneously before he
Pangagaw.
gets it off, it's oh, the cut, the final slash from Zorn. Doesn't let Magister get into the pit. This is
Pwede yun.
short.
Ito na,
Another
ready
Lord of
sabay.
Lord is out
First
for
ready.
6
Oh my god, this game.
This is game number 1 of this series.
Kaya na nila yan, wala
The
sila
back and forth here. So yes, Warlord is down. DEVU is trying to keep the Lord holding here the best they can. Carvy's still going to be up. Of course, both teams in full force can actually still fight if they want to, but this is a beefy Lord here.
I'm sorry, the SKU's ball is continuing
Ayun
to
isa,
push
saya pa.
forward. Samahan, behind the shots, that's Sawa. I mean, GD, he can have some damage, but
Ayun, kahit Lord na lang. Para hindi na maglabas pa ng isa pang ano.
times, and now, with this Luminous Lord just getting
Si Warden,
shut down,
si Warden lang yung nag-ano.
nothing. They're allowing the waves to kind of build up
Pag
on
namatay
either
Vegas, wala na
side.
second wave yun. Hindi, wala na, pag namatay na. Bago lumabas yung ano,
Homeboys can do,
yung...
this is the main
Pag
problem.
lumabas yung minion sa
Trying to
Lord,
push this.
na may Lord, yun.
It might go,
Big
it might go
wave
for the
yun.
Megas. They do get it.
Okay, I mean, it's not going to result in a game and play just yet, but at
Ayan,
least
big wave
another
pa yan.
advantage
Isa yung
built
kanya,
up.
lumabas ka.
One inhibitor for Sun Deals Small, not
Pero
for
susunod
Sun
din wala na.
Homeboys, and I don't think they're going to chase this, but
Hindi.
for the time
Lahat
being,
yung
at
wave
least
yun
like
hanggat
right
yung
now,
Lord.
he needs some
Malaki yun.
breathing space.
Imagine like
Bakla,
winning the
literal na
Lord,
eh.
right?
Back sa base eh.
Only losing one kill, which is Barter.
Pag nagbakla sila, alis na. Punta lahat sila sa ano.
Yeah, but in this game,
Sama-sama lagi.
We got a preview of it,
Ano.
you know, 2-3 minutes in. That's kind of what we expected. And at this point, you know, this is one
Ayan,
item
pagalingan ng buy and sell na yan.
goes around and that kind of falls into place. But relatively what we're going to expect is the next 70 seconds. Lord's going to be up. Both teams are battled out. Now, advantage-wise, you know, DEVU has that one turret standing. And they can hold on to that. That is still an advantage here. But man, right now, a lot of these exchanges really what matters and how they build up. One of the hardest things I see even for DEVU is the fact that Zorn, for the most part, sometimes he's used for final flash just to keep Master away, right? So you have to be able to play into
Kita lamang sila sa
around
wave,
that.
di dapat
And
na
not
sa
to
wave.
mention, once again, if they lose Carvey,
Tawag pa siya sa
they,
iba.
you know, can you even fight from that point?
I kinda, I wanted to say no, but at the same time, Kid Bomba just comes up with something as well as the pyramid. Starts
No.
with Lover, like,
That's exactly it. That's exactly it, right? Because again, it's one of those like slight feats that we receive from Deo's Ball that kind of like draws attention from the homeboys, and then the next thing you know, Sawa goes for the thunder implosion play, and they layer it in a sense where somebody's gonna go for the bait, somebody else is going to try and get on top of myself and get all of his resources.
man, what do you even expect from this game, right? Well, one thing for sure is the
Pangalan
Lord
na,
fight.
makulat na yan. Sino
Unfortunately
makakuha
for
niyan?
DEVU, they have a better lead down bottom just because of the fact that they took out the inhibitor.
Hindi, pangalan
I
yan.
believe Seven started setting up for the slow push onto the long lane. He might beat Labu Labu, which is not a problem at all.
Nabigyan
Or
yun.
is it? Implosion committed!
Yup, they've already
No,
committed
he
one.
Sisi niyo.
Outshot is
Gagi ka, ba't ka nag-dash in?
Sword penalties are already coming up for Seattle. The other now, as UD's trying to get on, Kid Bomba jumps back. Warlord's in the fight, but the flash is already done for. And Warlord finds Harvey. It's too late. He didn't find
Nag-choke.
They're trying to come up for it. Rizel gets a free hit in the
Okay.
meantime as Warlord finds a double.
Hindi pa
And
tapos.
Sabo getting on top of Rizel. It isn't enough. Sunset Lover tucks Rizel out, and even the immortality is broken from it. Grosso trying to try and get on out of there too. Sword, now Sabo pulling Rizel out.
Hindi pa rin tapos.
It's a 2-for-2 trade once again.
Hindi, wala naman dash yan eh. Walang dash si Sunflower eh.
He pushed
Napatay niya na yun.
to the open arms of Carby!
Alay dyan laban
The
yun.
tiger would not have it.
Tama,
This
may
is
utang
Miss
eh.
Carby.
a tag
Nag-dash
team.
in.
But what he did was to bring the opponent to his teammate. And honestly, they will get the better end of the deal because now Rizal is responding for 11 more seconds slower than Carby.
Oh man, we'll see again if either of these teams can actually go ahead and get this advantage for this Lord dance. But what a play, and also
No Zori, no immortality.
again, Sawo.
Sucked on in straight away. Warlord is forced to jump into
Yung
it.
laki mga ano dash eh.
Implosion once
Uy.
again. The other round comes out. It's
Wala silang mga dash eh. Mahirapan siya yan.
Built up by Sunset Lover. It's starting to outscale the entire composition.
Yun na, di na kailangan
Soft is
mag-dash.
going to reduce a little bit of healing, but it's not going to do much at the end of the day.
Damage naman yung Mitch eh.
Hindi, wala silang damage.
The entire team off.
Yung Mitch nila.
Ay, hindi, sa ano, sa
Putting out that bot side. Rizel isn't coming back up anytime
Oh,
soon.
nanalo na kayo
Finally,
dyan.
Sunset Lover finds the kill.
Pwede ka
The
tumakbo.
Warlord, he's done as much as he
Waves,
can, but the
GG
waves
na.
are so messed up.
Yes, they want to bring the V-Line towards the mid.
Pwede na natapusin.
There's so
Rekta na
much
nila.
minions,
Dalawa
and
wala.
they don't
Scarby
have
Boy
the
pa.
mage to kind of deal with this.
You gotta be
Elite
careful
kasi
though.
yun.
Rizal is up. Oh my. Do they actually just commit to this base?
Ayun na lang kukuhain nila dyan.
So there
Kasi
though,
GB,
Lord
tsaka
is
si
up.
Shane.
I think they want
Cut
to
na nila
trap
lahat.
Homeboys because they know that the only way for Homeboys to
In the
handle
ball.
this threat is to turn on the
Ah, in
heroes.
the ball.
And DEVU wants to set up traps.
In the ball.
They're looking to end this.
GG guys.
They've got the man advantage.
Oh,
Here
has
we
a
go.
flicker.
Harvey gets hit.
Kaya matawag na yun. Hindi. GG ball! Dikit na laban! Sobrang ganda na laban. Dikit na dikit. Ang pakita. Palitan ng ano ah. Palitan.
Magandang ano, no?
What a disgusting game
Sabayan
this
lang
was.
eh.
Absolutely nasty from both teams.
Okay na sana, wala na yung Bruno eh.
Sana din, side kasi nung ano, parang wish.
Parang miss na.
Wala na rin coach yung ano eh.
Yeah, you
Yung
said it earlier.
I said
Parang-
it earlier, I'm gonna say it for one last
si
time.
Warlord
My
eh.
goodness,
Hindi niya
but
mahabol.
gonna have to hand it to Sunset
Ayun,
Lover.
nandun sa ano eh. Parang
And
ano
some of the,
parang
you know, emotional mistakes,
Parang
I would
si
say
MVP dyan.
that as the team always have to suffer, especially that base push where all of them got torn apart. Literally by Sunset Lover.
Siguro yun, guys.
I'm out of words. I mean, how do you even analyze that? There are some games where it's so one-sided that there's not much of an analyze. This game,
MVP.
it cannot be summed up in just 8 minutes of analysis.
Natin yung MVP.
Impossible.
Marami sa pinag-araro.
Hindi na nawag sa red
I'm
card
at a
yun,
loss for
nakuha
words.
niya
I
yun.
really am.
Yung guard, big bomba.
Pero pag hindi sa draft talaga, sana talaga yung draft eh.
Found the mission and then, oh no, I got knocked out by the Lord. Oh no, I stepped too close together and I final flash Sunset Lover into us, which caused our minion to
Kaya minsan
die.
pagkaalam ko medyo
All
malaki
these
itong
like
building na
tiny
yun.
little details that
Hindi ko
almost
muna
make
ano
a
eh.
difference.
Hindi nakabang. Nakabang ko muna
Even with that, you know, I'm not sure who you guys MVP is, but Sunset Lover to save the game there. Hey man, again,
MVP.
performance time and time again. There it is. He knows it. And even Kim Boma, the fact that he was able to get that Lord earlier, but sends Sunset Lover here. Man, I can't even speak because the plays that he was able to pull off to stay in the game was just simply amazing.